But this should be magnum a great confrontation.
Well, there's no doubt. You know, gentleman, Chris Adams has met all kinds of adversity here of late, and he seems to rise to the occasion each and every time these things are thrown his way. And right now, he's really got his work cut out because this Steiner is just a real powerhouse, and he's going to really try to manhandle Chris Adams right here in this match today.
These two great athletes, along with so many others in such great cities as Little Rock, Arkansas, and Fort Worth, Texas, Washington, D.C., and Landover, Maryland, to be specific. July 4th in Atlanta at the Great American Bash. The Great American Bash coming full force at the wrestling fans in this great land of ours in the month of July. And this special challenge match has a tremendous bearing on not only the top 10 rankings, but you can bet on some future matches coming up in the Great American Bash.
Well, you know the way John Ayers is staying on top of the competition around here and constantly reevaluating that top 10. You're right, this match can have a very heavy bearing on that. And I know both these men are thinking about that at all times because everybody has one thing in mind and one thing in mind only, and that's being the world heavyweight champion. And this could move either one of these men just one step closer.
Exactly right. And you have gentleman Chris Adams in magnificent condition and Rick Steiner in tremendous condition as well as usual.
See Chris Adams right there running off the big tackle and not even budging Steiner. I mean, Steiner is just unbelievable strong, and you have to do something like just like that right there. But look at Steiner just counteracting and coming back with a big slam of his own. It's unbelievable the strength of this man.
He has awesome strength, and Adams moves out of the way. Adams with a drop kick, and Steiner goes flying here in the squared circle. Flying mare takeover for the rear chin lock.
You know, Chris Adams has all that scientific wrestling background, and he realizes that sometimes you've got an immovable object that you just can't bully your way through, and Steiner is just such an opponent, and he really came up with some nice moves there to get Steiner right where he wanted him.
We want to take this opportunity to thank the great fans of Houston, Texas for their tremendous support, and thank the people from Popeyes. What a tremendous card, what a tremendous turnout we had on our big event at the Summit. And Houston will be one of the many sites that the fans will have the opportunity to take part and participate in the Great American Bash, the premier wrestling event of the summer, the Great American Bash. We hope that you'll be with us with your family, wherever it may be.
Jim Ross, I can tell you, I personally participated in 2 years of those bashes, and they are the greatest events of the summer. And I can guarantee you the competition will be at a fever pitch because the athletes really fine-tune themselves for these bashes. And we'll see some great action. We'll see some great action right now. Chris Adams put some big fists right up ahead of Steiner.
Rick Steiner goes to the concrete floor, and Steiner's going to have to regroup. There's no hot stuff Eddie Gilbert at ringside. It's just Steiner and Adams one-on-one. And for once, I say bravo, because that's what it should be. One-on-one confrontations, even sides, and as the old expression goes, may the best man win.
Absolutely right. That's what it's about right here in the UWF, the greatest competition anywhere in the world today, and you want to see
tickets go on sale, and the top stars in wrestling will be at that location in the Metroplex for the July 23rd event in the Reunion Arena. Another great American Bash. Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we'll be taking a commercial timeout. As a matter of fact, we'll take that timeout at this time. We will keep our cameras taping, and we'll be right back with more of this outstanding. He was there a long time, and Adams, with his experience, moved out of the way. Steiner was poised on that second rope just a little too long.
Sometimes you just can't take that little extra second to hesitate, as you said, because it may have been just enough for Chris Adams to get his bearing, and he really seems to be coming back around right here. He needs to get on the man and stay on, because if he gives him a breath, I know the man will really take a beautiful backdrop right there. Chris Adams seems to turn the
Steiner, he goes face first into the steel railing. Here he is, right here at our table. I wish they would get away from this area. The referee is exhorting Adams to get back into the ring. Face first to our table. Face first into the steel railing. Steiner being punished by gentleman Chris Adams. And Steiner is having trouble getting his bearings and getting back into the ring.
Well, you know, Adams tried to take care of this thing the way it was supposed to be. Tried to wrestle inside the ring, but sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. And he's dishing out the damage right now, just like Steiner would do if he had that same advantage. And frankly, I don't blame him a bit.
Steiner was in the lights. Boy, that put him in a different time zone. He was in the air on that one. High elevation. elevation. Adams setting himself. Chris Adams with a super kick.
Unbelievable. That definitely took his toll, but what do we got here?
Oh, Black Bart with a branding iron. The referee's calling for the disqualification. Black Bart has entered the ring. General Skandar Akbar also at ringside. And Black Bart with that metal branding iron is working over Chris Adams, and Adams has been lacerated.
And a typical maneuver. This is unbelievable. Skandar Akbar always has his hand in everything going on out here. They've got a man in trouble. They got a man hurt. And Black Bart looks like he's really steady, doing all the damage he can right here to Chris Adams.
Adams has been busted open at the hands of Black Bart's branding iron and all the way over the top. Black Bart and Rick Steiner standing tall in the ring. Chris Adams is in deep trouble here. But here comes Sting. Sting is in the ring. Sting and Steiner, former partners. Sting is taking over on both men.
This is the turn of events we need right
Sting
here.
came to save Chris Adams. He was fighting off both men. Akbar's in the ring. It's 3-on-1. Adams is trying to get his bearings on the outside, but they are double teaming. Sting here on UWF Wrestling.
Unbelievable. Now Sting's down. Adam is definitely very badly lacerated. He's hurt. You see Black Bart's working his way up that second rope right now. You know how much damage he can do with that Texas compactor right here.
Oh, Adams!